Okay, sir.
Yes, Nitin, describe your personality and why you want to join in CAPF as an officer.
Yes, sir. Sir, I would describe myself who is someone who has good leadership skills. As you can see throughout my depth that I have been captaining my school and college team, and I was also the sports coordinator of my college when I was in college. The, the fest was called Prakram. And sir, I think I'm a happy and lively person. So people around me feel open and comfortable to talk to me. And sir, other than that, sir, I think I'm very physically fit, so I think I can perform various tasks. So sir, these are sir personality traits that I have. And sir, I want to join sir CAPF because sir, I have seen I come from third generation of people serving in uniform. My grandfather was in army. My father retired from Delhi police as assistant sub inspector. So yes, sir, I have seen them, and I also wanted to be like them one day. So then in college, I decided I think I would pursue this career.
Okay, fine. You have done your MTech in mine engineering. How this
Yes, sir.
degree is relevant to the CAPF?
Sorry, sir.
You have completed your MTech from Dhanbad
Yes, sir.
with mine
Yes, sir.
engineering. How your degree, academic qualification, is useful to CAPF?
Yes, sir. Other than analytical skills, sir, I think what mining engineering personally has taught me is two things, sir. In mining engineering, you have to compulsory go for 60-day training in some of the remotest mines in India. Like I was there in Jharsuguda, and then I went to uh, uh, Jadugoda uranium mines, and sir, so there I lived for the 60 days with bare minimum facilities, and so I have got that exposure to live with minimum facilities. And other than that, sir, we are also taught about explosives and detonation process, which is used in the mine. So I think these knowledge will come handy if I join force one day.
Okay, are you taught practical exposure to the explosive also or theoretical part?
Sir, theoretically in college, and when we go for excursion and training period, we see every operation going in the mine.
Okay. It is learned that the ammunition which is used in explosion of mine, especially this
Yes, sir.
ammonium nitrate, it gets
Yes, sir.
slipped from the authorities and it
Yes,
passes into the hand of Naxalite.
yes,
Or
sir.
what
Yes, sir.
is true?
Sir, repeat. So can you please repeat the last part?
This explosive, that is ammonium nitrate, RDX,
Yes,
whatever
sir.
the ammunition is used for explosive, some
Yes,
of
sir.
or part of this ammunition reaches with the Naxalites. How it reaches with the
Yes, sir.
Naxalites?
Sir, it is going through two parts. Some illegal mining operations are being operated in dense forested areas. So they use these ammonium nitrate and cartilage of RDX and TNT. So they work in nexus with Naxalites. They get it from there. And other is, sir, the legal mines which are operating are also sometimes attacked by Naxals, and they steal it from there. And in case of Jammu Kashmir, sir, it is coming from cross border, which is basically RDX.
Okay. What do you understand by rat hole mining and why it was stopped in Meghalaya?
Sir, red hole mining is a kind of was declared illegal. It is mostly practiced in hill areas of Meghalaya. Uh, Sir, in red hole mining, there is basically a vertical shaft are created, which then goes into horizontal seams of coal and other minerals, which are accessible only through 2.5 to 5 feet diameter holes, which employ basically childrens and people with low stature. So these mines do not have proper ventilation or any of the parameters that are used in proper mines. So we see that every now and then they cause disasters. A number of lives get lost in these mines.
Yesterday, Meghalaya government said that we are opening up these mines again, and these can
Yes, sir.
be explored. So, if it is
Yes, sir.
so dangerous, why Meghalaya government is opening it for exploration?
Actually, what has happened in these areas is that being after the ban by NGT, the illegal miners were still operating there, and the coal excavated was dumped on the outside of mines, which eventually ran off with water and was polluting rivers. And government, on their part, failed to stop the illegal mines. So instead of instead of losing on all the revenues from that resources, government thought we will legalize and we will at least monitor them, and we will also get the revenue from them.
Okay, okay. Do read about it. It is one of the
Yes, sir.
burning problem of Meghalaya, and
Yes,
it
sir.
concerns with your subject.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me something about the Thailand cave incident in which 13 boys were rescued in July 2018?
Yes, sir. Sir, I actually right now don't remember the name of the cave, but it is said to be one of the deepest cave system in the whole world. So these after football match, these students went in there uh, for their refreshment or for the other purpose. But what happened was there was a cloud blast type of situation. So these caves get inundated, and these boys were trapped inside the mines. So uh, it took it took a very long time for the authorities and the cave specialists and to come from various part of the country to finally rescue them.
How they were rescued?
Sir,
How they were rescued? Which organization did help in their rescue?
sir, the rescue operation was performed by specialists from various part of the country, various part of the world. They were locally helped by the marine, I think marine team from Vietnam, and they were given injections, so they were unconscious at the time of rescue. So and oxygen mask cylinders were also put, and there was a long they were carried along were attached to the specialist divers.
Okay. Next question is also related to your subject. This coal, that is a thermo projects which use coal
Yes, sir.
for generation of electricity. So
Yes, sir.
how long we have got the coal in reserves which can be used for thermoelectricity?
Sir, 2070 is what our Prime Minister has agreed upon to go carbon neutral uh, as a country. So, in terms of reserves, sir, I don't actually remember the correct decade up to which we have the reserves. But yes, we, I think, sir, 2070.
How much coal is generated by our country in 1 year, and where it is being utilized besides electrical generation?
So most of our coal generated is for electricity generation, and the coking coal, which is used for steel industry. Basically, we import that coal because the coal quality in India, which is uh, lignite to bituminous, it is not that good quality. So it is majorly uh, used for thermal power plants and for the steel. Yes, sir.
Why you are interested to join CSF? And why you have given first preference to it?
Sir, as such, I my dream is to wear uniform one day. About CSF, sir, uh, uh, my, I have seen this sports most in my life. So when I was in Delhi and when I was in Dhanbad, also 5 year BCCL mines and their residential areas are also protected by BCCL. Even the Jadugoda mines were uranium mines were protected by CISF. So I have seen their work, and sir, there is also a good work-life balance there. So that's why CISF. Sir. Otherwise, sir,
Okay.
I am happy to work in any of the posts.
Okay, fine. So what kind of duties are being performed by CASF in Dhanbad mining area?
Sir, basically, they protect the what we call as dumping of the basically the storation of coal from there, which is transported by railway wagons to different part or to the thermal power plants or for whatever purpose it is being taken. So these areas, and also constant patrolling is done so that illegal excavation can be prevented, because there is a problem of illegally excavating parts of mines for the resources.
Yeah, we have heard that in Jharkhand, these mining industries, they are unnecessarily illegally occupying the land of the farmers, and then they are converting into mining for mining purpose. There have been
Yes,
protests also in Jharkhand. What is the situation there?
sir. Sorry, sir, but I haven't read about this news.
To read about it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You come from Bhagavat District?
Yes, sir.
You are staying there in Bhagavat.
Yes, sir.
So describe about your district.
Yes, sir. So Bhagpat as such was given the districthood in very recently in 1997 only, but its history is very its history traces back to Mahabharata time. Also find mention in Mahabharata, and you must have heard about Sinoli excavation where post-Harappan sites are being excavated, and other than that, sir, uh, uh, Shamal Tomar also took part in the revolt of 1857. And other than that, sir, we are primarily agricultural district. We are the fourth highest district producing sugarcane in India. And sir, we have a very good sports culture. We have produced 5 Arjuna bodies and prominent wrestlers and kabaddi players and shooting athletes also.
What is the contribution of sugar as far as the Bhagpat is concerned?
Sir, we are the fourth largest sugarcane producing district
How many sugar
in
mills?
India. Sir, that I know of 5 sugar mills. I know that are operating in Baghpat.
What is the problem of farmers in relation to sugar mill? Once they supply the sugar cane, they don't get the timely payment, and there is always a
Yes, sir.
news. What is the problem?
Sir, the problem on farmer side is that they are not getting their payment at times, and the problem on the industrial sugar industry or the procurer side is that they state that they are not receiving the subsidized fund that is coming from the government to pay them, and they don't have the capacity to uh, intake this large number of sugar cane that is being produced in the country. They are
What
also
is the
being
solution of this problem, as per your mind?
sir. I think, sir, we need to uh, we have as the time for the time being, sir, the capacity of these sugar mills are uh, are up to their maximum limits. So we need to start new mills or increase their efficiency and capacity. And other than that, sir, these sugarcane can be used for other purposes, like in methanol blending. We can use it for this, sugar sugarcane, what we call is molasses, for the production of uh, biogas and methanol.
Okay, good. What is the percentage of ethanol we have allowed for mixture in the petrol at national level?
Sir, if I remember it correctly, sir, it's between 5 to 20%, sir. Uh,
Okay. What will be the benefit of this mixture of ethanol and petrol in the long run?
Sir, it will, for the economic point of view, it will definitely decrease the import bill of oil import bill of India. And sir, for environment point of view, and the fuel efficiency after basically the burning of fuel, uh, the efficiency that is produced within the engines, or same output of energy can be get from less mixture of methanol and oil that we need, that we get from uh, pure petroleum oil.
Okay. Recently, India has brought a lot of oil from Russia, which has been
Yes, sir.
supplied to USA, Canada, Australia, Japan by India.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, what kind of benefit India is getting out of the whole process? Getting cheap fuel from Russia and giving it to the countries
Sir,
which
we
sanctioned by USA.
yes, sir. Since the USA and the European have formed a cartel which sanctioned Russia to for the and placed a bracket of oil price cap on the oil price to be imported from Russia. So they have back channeled it from sourcing it from Russia and China, India, China. What they are doing is, as India, we are buying crude oil, and then we are processing it and converting into different petroleum products. And these countries are buying these products from us. So what we are getting benefit by uh, this add-on on this petroleum oil that we are refining here.
So now the next question is, if we are getting cheap fuel and again we are gaining by selling it, so why the price of petrol and diesel is still high in country and we are not passing the benefit to the average consumer?
Yes, sir. Sir, if we see it into the global scenario, the oil price inflation across the world is more than 200 or 300%. Sir, whereas in case of India, it is still hovers around somewhere 20 to 30%. So if we look at the global scenario, sir, we have maintained that uh, crude oil price inflation in India.
Nee, but I think as a layman, I think that the petrol
Yes, sir.
price should be of say 60 or 70 rupees per liter and diesel should be available at 50 rupees per liter. But still we are touching 100. Once we are getting money, we are earning money, we are not passing the benefit to the normal citizens.
Yes, sir. Sir, government, state government, and central government are still getting a huge part of the crude oil prices that are persistent in India in form of VAT and taxes. So, uh, which which they use for other purposes, for other
What are those
schemes in
purposes
India to
for which
control
they claim
inflation.
that we are using this money?
Sorry, sir, I have to look into that. I'm not fairly sure about that right now.
Okay, do read about it because how much money we are earning and where it is going. how it is being spent.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Average consumer is not benefited by this whole process. For last 1 year, the fuel is cheapest now. Still, it is
Yes, sir.
costing 100 rupees per liter. Okay. How the land order problem in UP is being tackled, and the gangsters are being killed on each passing day. What are your views?
Sir, the law and order situation, I think, sir, there should be a rule of law and not the rule of gun. Sir, the handling of law and order situation, whether it is bulldozing the property or or the extrajudicial killing by encounter, or as we see in the case of Atik Ahmed, sir, it is not by rule of law. It is against the rule of law. But yes, we can say that these situations are happening because of because people are not satisfied with the justice delivery system in India. It is taking long time to justice. So people and politicians support such kind of activities, but it should not happen. And yes, sir, this is, I think.
Okay, okay. How can we nail criminalization of politics? If you see the chart at Karnataka, whether it is Congress
Yes, sir.
party, whether it is BJP party, or whether it is JDS, all have fielded criminal candidates for the post of MLA.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes,
the
sir.
number has grown in relation to the previous poll. So how can we
Yes, sir.
have some kind of check that these criminal animals, criminal elements are unable to contest the elections?
Sir, we need to come up with strict laws. Other than we do have laws which disqualify a person from electing election if they are committed or are eligible to be convicted for a 2 year terms in jail, more than that, two and more than that. So they are not allowed. But I think, sir, more stringent rules will be there. There should be a classification of criminal activities. If if any of the candidate is finding their name in that kind of that offenses list, such as murder or uh, uh, illegal sourcing of money from uh, corrupt practices, should also not be given the ticket for running into the elections, irrespective of the what kind of uh, uh, what kind of terms, in terms of year, what kind of uh, uh, what kind of judgment is given against the person. Other
Okay,
things
okay.
are
Okay, keep on speaking.
yes, sir. Sir, uh, then, sir, there come another thing that comes is the political parties morally themselves should not file get ticket or file nominate candidates who have criminal cases against them. They should themselves restrain from such populist moves.
Okay. What is this SCO meeting which is being held in Goa?
Sorry, sir.
SCO meeting being held in Goa,
Yes, sir.
where Foreign Minister
Yes,
of
sir.
China and Pakistan have also come.
Yes, sir.
Can you talk something about this meeting?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, it's the bilateral meeting of foreign ministers of the SCO members. Uh, there they will discuss on the security parameters and other dialogue between the countries. And I think they will also discuss with Russia about the ongoing Ukraine war.
So what is the agenda of this meeting? What are the points of discussion?
Sir, sorry, sir, I need to look into that, sir.
Okay. Why Bhutan is known as country for gross happiness?
Sir, World Happiness Index has ranked Bhutan country from one of the uh, one of the uh, one of the country that finds its place in the top list, uh, ahead of all its neighboring countries. Sir, they have been the country of Bhutan has given the priority to the uh, happiness of their citizens in form of welfare of their citizens, and being a nature friendly country. They are the only country that have a negative carbon deficit, carbon def, uh, carbon deficit, and they said, I think I know this much only about that.
Okay. What are the welfare schemes which have been given by the government of UP and are being utilized by the marginal communities?
Sir, there is one district, one product for the uh, craftsmen or marginalized community that are specializing in different kind of activities, such as terracotta figures or toys, and then there is for desi ghee, honey, and for handmade saris and etc. Then there is a scholarship scheme for uh, children coming from marginalized community after 10th and 12th, and they are also working towards uh, each girl student who passes gets in 10th and 12th also get a tablet and laptops for their further education. Yes, sir. These all are I can think of right now.
With this improved law and order, do you think that there will be investment by the foreign companies or by Indian businessmen in the state of UP?
Sorry, sir. Your voice broke.
My question is, with improved law and order situation in the UP, will there be good investment by foreign companies or by Indian businessmen in state of UP?
Yes, sir. I think, sir, I positively think that if there is improved law and order situation in UP, companies will feel confident and will definitely set up or manufacture in UP itself. Sir, we have seen that Samsung biggest manufacturing plant is coming up in Noida, and then there is areas near Noida is also being developed as biggest film city of the country. And then in Jewar, there we have the biggest international airport coming up. So
What
I'm
about the
positive.
Eastern UP? Why these projects are not going to Eastern UP? What about their development? How the Eastern UP can be developed?
Sir, recently there is basically lack of resources and development in this area. So government on their part are developing uh, national highways and railway corridors so that these areas can be better connected to the rest of manufacturing or industrial chain. So we have Ganga Expressway, Yamuna Expressway, and sir, similarly East-West corridor, railway corridor is coming up. Then we are also connecting with the defense corridor with Tamil Nadu. So yes, sir, with increased connectivity, these parts will also get benefited.
Okay. Is it your first attempt for the CAPF interview or second attempt?
Sir, this is my first attempt for the interview.
Okay, supposing you do not make mark in the merit, then what is the option
Yes, sir.
with you?
Sir, for the current year, sir, I have also qualified the 2022 exam and cleared their medical also. So I will be appearing if not selected this time, so again for the interview. And sir, I have given this SSC audit officer examination. So in that also, sir, I'm getting good marks. So I'm waiting for the result.
Okay, thank you. We'll stop it here only.
Thank you, sir.